SAUL Canelo Alvarez calls out Sergey Kovalev once again. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. SAUL Canelo Alvarez calls out Sergey Kovalev once again, stating that he doesn't care about the size difference. He just wants to dare to be great. He says he's overcome size difference throughout his career, and the fight with Sergey Kovalev will be no different. He says he understands that he's clearly the bigger fighter. He's clearly the bigger man. He says, but that makes him no difference because he feels like he could overcome that. He says, just like the Danny Jacobs fight, Danny Jacobs is very tall, very athletic, and it's going to be difficult in the beginning of the fight. He says, but he feels like his skill set and his IQ will overcome those things, and he'll end up winning the fight. So he says that he'll do the same thing with Sergey Kovalev as he's going to do with Danny Jacobs. He's stating that, he just wants to dare to be great throughout the sport of boxing, his career, and his legacy. He wants his legacy to be cemented. He wants to be wants to be known as one of the greatest fighters of all time. So he wants to dare to be great and face Sergey Kovalev. I think that's an uphill battle for SAUL Canelo Alvarez, as he's not even a big middleweight. At 160 pounds, he's not that big. The size difference shows up with Triple G, and definitely when you see him face off with Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, there's clearly and obviously a size difference in there. And this is only at the 160-pound division. Now you're talking about going up another 15 pounds, right? When he faced the guy in Rocky Fielding, who was, looked at most widely as a tomato can, but you saw a dramatic size difference, and that was at the 168-pound division. Now you're talking about adding another 7 pounds and going up one more weight class, right? I think that, 60 is his ceiling. I think there is opponents at 68 he can have success and win, but when you're talking about 170 pounds and you're talking about guys like Sergey KRUSHER Kovalev, and you're talking about later Alvarez and Dimitri Bivol and Marcus Brown and things of that nature, and boxers of that nature, the size difference is enormous. I think that, he may attempt it at some point in time, and I think that he's very serious about facing Sergey Kovalev. But I just think that his, maybe this version of Sergey Kovalev, he may be victorious. I give him a better chance of beating this version of Sergey Kovalev than the version of Sergey Kovalev prior to the Andre Ward first fight. Now Sergey Kovalev doesn't look too sure himself. He did come around in the fight. He was knocked out by a later Alvarez. He did come back and box beautifully, but he does have stamina issues. He was tiring out in that fight, but he managed to get through all 12 rounds, not get touched, not get really knocked down, and not get knocked down, not get touched really, and survive the fight. And he showed us something that he normally don't show, and that's the ability to box, throughout 12 rounds. Sergey Kovalev usually at some point in time usually looks to get you out of there, usually looks to exchange, but he felt like he learned his lesson. He couldn't do that with later Alvarez, so he made the adjustments and he got his belt back. But with that said, I think Sergey Kovalev is definitely on the downslide. He has an upcoming fight, upcoming showdown with the young, hungry, upcoming British light heavyweight in Anthony Yard. That's going to be a tough task for Sergey Kovalev. I don't even know if Sergey Kovalev is going to get past that task. You understand? But just imagine Canelo Alvarez trying to face off against Anthony Yard. The size difference would be enormous. I think that 160 is his ceiling. I think that 68 he could attempt, with the right fight, he could have success like he had with Rocky Fielding. But to go up to 75, I just don't think he'll do it. He's very stocky, and he's built like a little tank. But he's just a small guy, as far as stature and size. There's the weight classes for a reason. There's weight divisions for a reason. And so, I think that, maybe that's something he could do later on in his career. and attempt it, throw caution in the wind. If he's not successful, hey, he attempted it, right? But at this point in his time in his career, I think that he should stay down at middleweight, look to become undisputed at middleweight, as he's been saying for the last couple of weeks, focus on that. And then maybe later on in his career, should he become undisputed in the middleweight division and things of that nature, then look to, attempt to climb those mountains. But as of right now, I think his focus needs to be on 160 pounds, and the right opponent at 168, he can make history. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Saul Canelo Alvarez says that he's going to look to face Sergey Kovalev in the future should he get past Daniel Jacobs and become undisputed at middleweight. That's a feat he definitely wants to climb and attempt, and that's to face Sergey Kovalev. He feels like he could be victorious against Sergey Kovalev. He likes his chances. That's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
The Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the Empress. Much love.